guys, it's Kiki here, and today I'm back bringing you another crochet video, but today I did individual crochet. So I'm going to be showing you what I did and also the hair that I'm using. A hair company by the name of Beyond Beauty reached out to me and wanted me to do a review on their goddess locks. So I'll be showing you that as well as how I installed it. Before we get any further into the video, just make sure you stop what you're doing, go ahead and subscribe, and turn on notifications so that way you know when I post. And also make sure you go and follow this social media here so that way you can keep up with me when I'm not posting on YouTube. A little bit about the company. Beyond Beauty is based on Amazon, and I'll leave information here where you just go into Amazon, type in Beyond Beauty hair. They have different types of hair to offer other than crochet, but you all know I like crochet, so that's what I'm here for. There's different types of hair that they have to offer. The hair that they sent me is their 14-inch crochet goddess locks, and I got them in the color 1B. And this is what it looks like here. You can go ahead and pick your color of choice. There's different colors they have to offer, including ombre as well in this hair, which is cool. But yes, you go and select the hair. There's 24 pieces of hair in one bundle, in one packet. And this is what the packet looks like as well. So it's a lot of hair to offer in one pack. That is a lot of hair. And with this hair, it's pretty thick, which is good, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But they're about $7 and some change a pack if you were to order these on Amazon, which is still not bad. So if you want to see how I got this style, just stay tuned and I'll go over all of the information that you need to know when purchasing this hair, and also my thoughts and opinions on my own. So yes, just keep on watching. So guys, I'm starting out with washed and deep conditioned hair. I already braided my hair into the sections of my desired size, and I did not braid it all the way down to the end. I did twist it at the end to save time. And as you can see at my roots, I did not braid that tightly. I wanted to have room to slide the crochet faux lock through, so I did not have any tension at my roots. So now I'm just sectioning my hair away so I can work on the back. And this is the package of hair that Beyond Beauty sent me, with 6 packs of hair, and each pack has 24 individual goddess locks inside. And as I'm taking the hair out the pack, I'm just pulling my fingers through there to separate that up. And I do like the ends. They look very natural. They don't look very shiny. I don't like a very shiny lock, so I am excited about that. And this is just the view of the back that I have so far. I'm going to go more into detail about what I do when I get to the front, because it is hard to film at the back, of course. And that's just how everything is looking after I've tucked in my locks. And this is also another view of the side that I finished. I did start moving a lot faster when I got to the front because of course it was easier for me to see. And this is just a clip of how long the hair looks in the front. So when you're installing your lock, you just want to take one section and take your crochet hook, and you want to stick that hook through your braid. Put the loop on the hook, close the hook, and pull that through your braid gently. And then you're going to take your hair along with the faux lock and bring both of those through the loop. And once you pull that to secure it, then we will take our hair and begin to tuck that inside the lock. So here I'm just feeding that crochet hook through the lock all the way to the top. And this view is a little difficult to see, so I'm going to make sure I show you more of this. You're going to take the end of your hair and then just pull that through the lock like so. It's not very hard, but it is very repetitive, especially when you get to the back. That is when it becomes a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I'm just showing you what I'm doing here, and as I move up my head, I'll go a little bit more into detail so you can see better. And you want to make sure that you tuck every piece of hair into the lock so there's nothing sticking out. And as you can see here, I need to go back in the lock again and pull that last piece of hair through. And once you are finished feeding your hair through the lock, this is pretty much what it should look like in the end. Okay, so here's a better view of you seeing what I do here. So I'm just going to go through each section at the top and repeat those same steps, but I'm going to crochet each lock onto my hair first, and then I'm going to go back in and feed my hair through the locks. I just find that this way it helps me move faster throughout my head instead of doing each step only on one lock. Now that I've placed and secured all of my locks, I'm going to go back in and feed my hair through the locks. So here I'm just showing you again by sticking the crochet hook through the lock and bringing that all the way to the top. You're going to place your hair on there, close the hook, and pull that through gently. You want to make sure you don't get too rough with this. I tried to take my time and be as gentle as I could because I did not want any snags along the way, which could possibly cause breakage. I can't stress enough, you want to make sure you're being gentle during these steps here. And also take as many times as you need to go back into that lock and pull your hair through. I did try to go in maybe once or twice to do this method into the lock, but that did not work for me. I did have to eventually go in 3 and 4 times just to make sure all of my hair was concealed, and I do think that is better. Now if you do have shorter hair, it won't take you as many times to go into the lock like me. So if you do have longer hair, do take more sections within feeding your hair in, if that makes sense. And if you pull your hair through and the top of it looks like this, just twist that lock around your hair a little bit and it should conceal your braid a little bit more. Placing the faux locks in my head did not take that long. It was just the feeding your hair through the crochet faux lock that took a little time. Also, what really took the time was putting these braids in my head. If you do the regular traditional crochet method, it's obviously not going to take this long. But if you do the individual method, just prepare to take some time when actually putting the faux locks in your head as well. And once you have finished installing all of your locks, your hair should look a little something like this. I'm really impressed with my results, guys. It did turn out really good. I'm really loving this hair, and I love the curls at the end because it gives it a nice effortless look. And I do love that I did the individual crochet this time around because it gives me more freedom with my hair. I can put it up, I can wear it in a bunch of different styles, and you're not going to see any cornrows under there. So I'm really excited about this, that I actually did it this time. So this is what it's looking like, guys. I'm very impressed, very impressed with this hair. And stick around because I am going to go over my thoughts and feelings on this hair. And this is just a look at what it looks like in the back. It does come to about bra strap length, and the curls are layered really nicely. I'm obsessed with that. So guys, that was just a look at what I did to install this hair by using the individual crochet method. Now I'm going to get into what I feel about the hair and what I think about it. So let's start out with the things that I do like about this hair. Number one, it was sent out on September the 7th and I got that on the 18th, which is not too long, standard shipping, so I didn't mind that. Number two, I do like the texture of this hair. It does have a natural like texture to it, even the curl on the end. It doesn't look really shiny. It just has like a blown out looking natural texture to it instead of a straight up silky, you know what I'm saying, like a very silky finish. And I feel like with this type of finish it looks more natural. I like the curls at the end. It does give it an elegant look to this instead of just being the blunt end right here. So the curls at the end does give it a nice boho vibe that I do like. The hair is very durable. And when I say that, I mean, let me show you. When I say durable, I mean like when you tuck your hair inside of this lock, it's not gonna unravel. Like, look at that. It's very hard to unravel this, so I don't feel like your hair is gonna peek out when you're doing the individual method, and that is a really good quality to have with locks when you're doing that type of method. I've had locks before where I've tried to conceal my hair within the lock and it eventually started poking out in the end, and that was very irritating. With these are very durable locks and they're very thick, and I don't feel like, no matter how thick your hair is, I don't feel like it's gonna come out when you do the individual method. So that is a good plus. The loop is very undetectable. So when you're doing the individual locks, even though you can see my braid, I could have done a little bit better with that. But even though you can see a little bit of my braid, you can barely even see a loop. So that's really good as well. You can, if you're having a hard time with the loop, you can expand it a little bit to make sure you can get that through your own hair. But then it literally goes right back to a small loop. So that is amazing. This hair layers very well. As you can see here, it's not at all like, of course it's not going to be blunt because as you move up your head, the pieces are gonna lay shorter as compared to the back of your head where a piece is going to lay longer. So this hair does layer really nicely, as you can tell. Let me turn around again so you can see what that looks like. So it does layer really nicely. I do like that about this hair. So that is pretty much everything that I like about this hair, and I don't have anything that I dislike. Only thing is that I wish that I did differently is these locks are on the thicker side. Before I did my sections, I did take a look at the hair and get a feel of how big I wanted the section. And I think in the front, I could have did larger sections. That way it wouldn't be so crowded up here. But at the same time, I'm not mad about it. So I could have did a little bit larger sections in the front and then kept the smaller sections in the back. But it's not a bad look. I don't think it looks like it's too many up here. So I'm not mad at all with my results. I really do like this hair, and I'm being God honest here. I'm not doing anything because I'm getting paid. I'm not getting paid to do this. So these are my honest opinions on this hair. Like I said, if you do these, I do recommend doing a little bit larger sections than mine in the front because it can look a little crowded if you do the spaces too small, because this hair is a little on the thicker side. But yeah guys, I really am liking this hair. I do like the length. I like the ends. This is my first time doing goddess locks, as you know. So I am excited about the results. I'm really liking these. And it's still, the locks are so thick, it gives that look that I individually wrap them, which I did not do obviously. So I do like that about this. These do look like I wrapped these one by one because they're like solid. They're not hollow. So that is another plus. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm really honored for Beyond Beauty to send me this hair. Anything hair, y'all know I'm down with it. So I was really excited when they reached out to me and asked me did I want to do a review on this. So I do appreciate you for that. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below and I will make sure to answer those for you. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!